So here we are today up at Hickory Run State Park, and I am not here by myself. I'm here with a fellow content creator. Hey. Say hello. That's Mr. Walter Zolna.
Walter Zolna.
And we're at this white chapel that's part of Hickory Run State Park, and I didn't even know there was a waterfall here. We just walked across the road. Over there's the parking lot through the trees, and he's going to show me around because he's been here and tell me a little bit about the park itself. Walter is a creator that I never thought I would ever have a chance to hike with, so this is awesome. He's one of my favorites. I've been watching him for years, and you know, I never thought I'd have the privilege of hiking with him, so this is awesome for me. And he knows a lot about this park, and I'm just excited to be here. So like he said, we're starting on the Shades of Death Trail, and we're going to go through a curated trail that he made, and I'm just super excited to be here.
I believe it was built in the 1800s. It may have been a school around here, but they still do like weddings and services here occasionally.
Wow.
Nice bell up there too. Pretty cool.
So Walter was saying that this is, the waterfalls here were man-made. I wasn't sure about that. And they're still pretty though. I like all kinds of waterfalls, man-made or natural. And I didn't get myself on here yet, so here I am today, enjoying this wonderful trail with this wonderful content creator friend. So there's a little bridge that you cross over to get to the Shades of Death Trail, and it looks like there's yellow blazes for this, I think. So I think that's what we're following.
Yeah, yellow blazes.
Okay. And up the steps we go.
But I usually come here in the winter. I like this trail in the winter because there's so much greenery here, even when it's, you know, winter.
Right.
There's so many of these old dams along here.
It's a pretty one coming down. Look at this. I lost my balance back there. That's nice. Looks like something you just want to do a water slide on. Very pretty. Wow. Some neat rocks along here too. Look how chunky that one is. Looks like we're coming up to some more really pretty waterfalls. Get through the trees. Look at this. Oh, wow. So Walter says this is called Spametz Dam. S-P-A-M-E-T-Z. Beautiful. Let's get down here and see if I can get a better shot. Since I just fell back there. I gotta be real careful today. Apparently my balance is way off. There's one of the shots. Wow. Gorgeous. Wow. I'm gonna get closer. on top of the falls. There's part of the dam. And we're walking across this area. It's a lot of stone and stone steps. It's pretty neat when you can walk over top of falls like this.
Did you go swimming in here?
If I was wearing a wetsuit, maybe. Have to take some antibiotics first.
It's a shame it's not a sunny day because you could even on a cloudy day like now, you can see the bottom like 12 feet down.
Yeah.
It's clean. Because we've got that brownish color because of all the pine trees and hemlock.
Right, the tannins.
Tannins, yeah.
And there's where it drops down. Nifty.
Just early starting, but one of the things we're going to be looking for on the place is some early signs.
So I have my raincoat out just in case it rains again. It was sprinkling here and there on my way up. It's a little bit of an overcast day, but I figured sometimes for my camera, it actually looks pretty cool when it's a little overcast. And look at these pines. Nice. Look at that. How inviting that looks. Now that I would definitely dip my toes into. Look at all those. There's even more up here. Let's go up. See what's up there. Look at the trail though. It is quite rooty, and I got out my trekking pole because I did slip and fall back there on the coming down the steps off the bridge. I don't know if I'll leave that in the video or not, but you know, it's better to have something to stabilize yourself. So look at these. Nice. One back in the background there. And then there's one up in the woods up here. A little wet, but I'm going to try to get over here. Look at this. How idyllic. It's coming down out of the dark forest. And down through this little alley. And then onward into the big pool. So nice. Guys, we are not even a mile in. And look at this, another waterfall. Another beautiful little waterfall. And I don't think this one is man-made. Let me try to focus in on it. Wow, very pretty. And we're going back into the forest. Surrounded by beautiful rhododendrons, these dense woods. It's just like going through the dark forest in a fairy tale. Wow, I love it. This trail is fantastic so far. So we're just walking along talking around the corner. Came up to this cool thing. Walter knows all the cool spots. He's with one of the cool kids. Look at this. I'm gonna go walk up through there. Awesome. All right, up we go through these rocks. These boulders, I should say. Wow, look at this. Seems to be a lot of people out here on the trail. Keep having to stop and let them go by. Try not to keep them out of the film, but nevertheless, surrounded by absolute beauty. So after going up a lot of rocks, it's only a mild uphill, but there's a lot of rocks. And here is another small water feature. I'm going to get down a little bit closer to it. We just came up sort of steep hill, but they had little steps to get up there. Now it looks like we're doing sort of a fire road walk. Okay, finding it hard to hold my trekking pole and my camera on a tripod. I just haven't mastered that skill yet. But we came out to a big open area, and it looks like there's a lot of campers over there. You can smell fire burning for their fire pits, and up here looks like a playground. A big open field here, or grassy area rather. Another dam. How pretty. This one's so nice and blue. Let's see what the sign says. There's some people fishing. It says no swimming. Oh, it's a CCC dam. There you go. Very well built, as it is usual for CCC. Over here's a little waterfall of sorts. Stonework here and a nice, very well-made bridge for the dam. And just look at that. It's a picture of calm. Just sitting here at a bench enjoying this beautiful pond. Still have my camera on a tripod, so it's a little odd for me. I don't normally keep my camera on the tripod, but as Walter says, it makes sense too, so that you can just sit it down and take still pictures whenever you want to. Something else I have to get used to. But we'll get him in here very shortly. I want to interview him a little bit, and that'll be something new for me. I've only ever done that one other time, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, here's the man, the legend, Walter Zolna. You tell me a little bit more and the viewers about your channel. I've been watching you for years and I know all about it, but you tell me about it.
Okay, well, I appreciate you watching, and I'm happy to be out here with you today. Having a great time so far. I do hiking primarily in Pennsylvania, hiking, camping. I call it nature, outdoor content. My style is I like to make cinematic, I like to call them films, nature films, a lot of relaxing music, a lot of still shots. I film in 4K, 24 frames per second, widescreen. So I try to make it like almost like you're watching a movie or a film. that's really my style. So different styles for different people, and if you might like something like that, maybe come check me out. My tagline's nature, adventure, discovery, and yeah, I love being outside. So
Awesome.
hopefully I'll see you on the channel.
And everybody, please make sure you check him out. He's one of the very first channels I ever followed. His stuff is very cinematic, very easy to watch. It's not jumpy like mine. It's very, very nicely put together. And I really enjoy his stuff. So check him out, Walter Zolna. You'll not regret it. So we were still on the Shades of Death Trail. We were just kind of walking down this wide open road past some beautiful forest. And then we came up to these really super cool rocks. Check them out. I just love how chunky and cut and just different they are. Rocks are my second favorite thing to find on the trail, especially big old boulders like this. Down there's the water bed, the creek bed, and there's a bridge over here I'm assuming we're going to cross. Walter's doing some filming up there. It's almost like a rock bed. But just look at this. And this is really cool. Some hemlocks. And I think the trail must go down this way a little bit.
I just love this forest here.
Oh, it's gorgeous. So we're still following the yellow blazes, and come up here, there's another dam, another stone dam. Not a whole lot of water in it. Not sure if we're going to go by it or across it. We're going up these little stone steps some more. And this is the other side of it. It's pretty dry, look at that. It's flowing ways up there, but the bed down here is all mud. So every now and then it's really cool to look down too. You got all these different kinds of plants and fungus and new growth. I especially like these little things. They're cool. Some little tiny trees that look like Charlie Brown Christmas trees. Nice. Some ominous skies up above. As you can see, it just started to rain, so we're gonna hop in here to the visitor center and check that out. Maybe it'll stop. Hopefully it won't get any worse, but the trail's been totally worth it. This is inside the visitor center here. They have some displays, some points of interest on the map here. Of course, we're over here in the Shades of Death area. But there's also Lehigh Gorge, Hawk Falls, a boulder field. You got two little lakes here. Another map. And then go around here and you can see all these really cool man-made boulders. Let's go through there. Looks really neat. Wow. Be like walking right through. Totally immersive hike. I just did that the other day on the Tuscarora trail. Look at this. That tree. It's pretty neat. Look at that. You got a woodpecker up there on that tree. Holy crap. Nice. It's a nice little Now they even got the flora and fauna. Look at those little mushrooms and fungus growing off of that. Ferns. Oh no, there's supposed to be a snake in here somewhere. Okay. I guess this is for kids to crawl around in. Look at that. Neat. Wonder if we'll find the snakes. Oh no. I hear. Yeah. There's some feathers. You can hear the birds. It is pouring outside. We got here just in the nick of time. They got all kinds of trees here. This is a fantastic visitor center. I don't think I've been in one with this many lifelike structures. Wow. Still didn't see that snake. I wonder where that's hidden. Now, it'll probably pop out at me. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna crawl through this tunnel because you get to see these things. There's a little salamander in there. Looks like a tiny little turtle, maybe? Or some bug in there. And, not sure what that is, but some kind of fungi. My backpack on, this is kind of hard. Oh, there's the snake. Yeah, kind of cool for kids to crawl through. And there's a frog. On the side here, they have this really big open window to see out into the, what I would call a pollinator field. Lots of wildflowers and probably butterflies at some points. So we were at the campgrounds and now we're walking down a paved road to hook up with the Sand Springs trail. Didn't get it. Get you on your way back over.
Now that the camera's rolling, I'm probably gonna trip.
That was a pretty easy one. I like it. So now on this side of the trail, we are surrounded once again by rhododendrons and I think hemlocks. It's a pretty nice trail though. And there's still a little stream beside us. I guess that would be the Sand Springs. Just beautiful little trees. Okay, we're still on the Sand Springs trail and it just doesn't let up with the beauty. I mean, it's just a fabulous trail. It's not hard. Lots of trees and easy to walk on. And we're only about 4 miles in, close to it. And it's been nothing but one thing after another with beautiful trees, beautiful waterfalls, all kinds of stuff. As we make our way through this beautiful tunnel of rhododendrons, it's kind of a calm, peaceful feeling. I don't know. It's not really creepy to me at all. I just feel like I'm enveloped by the beautiful forest. All right, we're coming up to this cute little bridge. A little wet trail here. We just passed some people who knew us from YouTube, but mainly they recognized Walter, and he goes by Gator, and so they were so excited to meet him, and they knew my channel as well. I don't think I'm as famous as he is though, but this bridge is really cool. I love how the water just goes down through here and like little levels going all the way down through the mountains. We're just walking along here and I have no idea what this is. It's in the woods here. Maybe a water tank? No idea. Let's go back and explore. There's some graffiti on it and it's made of wood. I thought it was metal at first. Not sure what it is. But you can walk around it. It's up on concrete. It's some kind of, looks like some kind of water system. There's a pipeline that goes down and underneath. And I guess you can follow the path back through the woods to see where it comes out. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there's the end of the pipe. But there's no water coming out of the pipe. Huh. That's very strange. Here we go. Now this bridge is just a little creepy, I think. It's probably because it's in such a dark area. And it doesn't look as dark on the camera as it actually is in person. But there could be a troll under there. I'm not going to check, but I bet there is.